Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Dreamfall Chapters. When we left off last time, we met Baruti, who was our boss at the volunteering job. He was actually pretty cool, much better than our boss at our actual job. And he has tasked us with talking to Queenie on the riverboat, which I'm very excited about because I do want to check out her riverboat. But we have to get a gift to gain access to the boat. So let's try talking to Nella again. Because we have to have a gift that shows proper respect, which I'm not quite sure what that's going to be, but... Oh, not this way, right? I don't think we want to go... We want to go up more, yeah. Because Nella is on the upper level. Okay, so Shadri Tower is... That's it, right? Yeah, and that red umbrella is going to be Nella.
Crowbar's here to help you find your way in ProPass.
She's in there! What?
Gone to restock, back soon.
Oh.
Gone to restock, back soon.
Okay. Well, then we cannot get a gift from here. Bummer. Yep, there's her boxes from the collective. Okay. Well, if that won't work, then we can see if there's anything down in
Ahoy, can I get your order? Dolly Dolly?
Is this the best way to get to it? It might not be. Oh, there, our journal's back. Alright, so... So we read this. Did we read all of these? I don't think we read all of this. I think we read part of this. Where she was saying she'd been in therapy and she said, don't flirt with your medical professionals because it's awkward. So beyond that, note to self. Stop saying note to yourself. Even when I sub-vocalize, it sounds completely ridiculous. Also, I'm reminding myself to ask more questions about that eye thing. It's a bit scary that they're going after people like Nella. She runs a food cart, for God's sake. What's next? A curfew? More arrests? I don't want to be living in a police state. I'm making a note to self without saying note to... Oh, fuckity fuck. A reminder, then. No more cheese soup. My boyfriend must become more adventurous. My boyfriend needs to leave his comfort zone and experience other culinary delights, like maybe things that aren't cheese soup. I'm also taking a moment here to tell Zoe it's okay that Reza is so wrapped up in his work, that it's nothing to do with you, it's not your fault, and that it'll be okay, really. I mean, that's what this journal is for, writing things that will give present me perspective and future me a good laugh. I kind of disagree with her last couple notes, though. If cheese soup is what he likes in life, then no, he doesn't need to become more adventurous. Just let him eat his cheese soup. Although I do think he should eat something with a little more substance to it. And it's okay that he's wrapped up in his work. Like, it's not a reflection on her. But it's also okay if she's not comfortable with that and that's not what she's looking for out of a relationship, right? Like, if you don't have if it doesn't work for you, Zoe, to be in a relationship with someone who's going to devote that much time to work, then you need to find someone who's more compatible with you. And he needs to find someone who's more compatible with him. You don't have to keep trying to make a thing work that isn't working. Okay, but it looks like we have a new entry. Monday afternoon. Hot, humid. Another day at the office. Mira yells at no one in particular and throws things at Wit. Wit doesn't give a crap. I'm given assignments that have nothing at all to do with my job description. So what's the benefit of this job? What is she learning? Oh wait, no. This is the day I get to do something that's at least somewhat related to my job description. Hallelujah. Run some tests, she said. Get a feel for the neural programming, she said. It'll be easy, she said. Well, no, she didn't say that, but I feel it was implied. This bot really is shitty. Shitbot. Shitbot was shit. If nothing else, it lived up to its name. Good job, Shitbot. At least I saved it from the scrap heap. Not sure how that's a good thing, but who knows? Shitbot could end up saving the world somehow. That'd be kind of funny if he did. Or, more likely, destroy it. Oh, wait. Mira and Wit don't get a character? Okay. Regardless, we want to go down these stairs, so... I think she's judging the bot very harshly. I mean, he did fail at most of his tasks, but... if it's a bot,
You
then
lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in
how
ProPass.
successful it is depends on the skills of the person programming it, right? So really, if it's kind of a terrible bot, that's on Mira. Let's see. Maybe she wants a nice carpet.
What's the hurry?
Alright, I'm assuming it's gotta be
Farewell,
a
my
person or a
friend.
thing that I can properly interact with, not just observe.
Shalom, can I help you find something?
You touch it, you bought it. And I'm not buying that.
Maybe Queenie wants organs, though.
Shalom, what are you looking for? Shalom, farewell,
Biotech,
shalom, see you
fat-grown
soon.
organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants,
goat.
biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded
Shalom.
goats.
What are you looking for?
And then this is just generic stuff.
Hello, my friend. You're not in a rush, are you? Next time.
Maybe this is the wrong track. Maybe it's gonna be something back in the bricks. I mean, it's gotta be, right? Because there were new characters there. There were the man and the lady haggling. They weren't there before. And there was a guy that there was another guy that talked to me some, right?
I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of it.
Let's check it out. Although again, it seems like if she wanted these things, she's right there in the bricks, and she's very respected, so she could easily just get them, right? But maybe I'm overthinking the point of the gift.
You're unhappy with what you
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shooting, map-toting crow cowboy.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna be this
See
guy.
anything you like?
This was the little girl who we do not want to push in the rip. What's this? Gifts. Are we supposed to buy them from her?
This must be the sort of expensive gifts the girl was talking about.
Okay.
Gifts that others must have brought to get an audience with Queenie. Expensive looking.
Alright, well it looks like the wine is what it is then.
This must be the sort of expensive gifts the girl was talking about. No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they?
Stopping by.
Oh, they totally would.
I mean, she's right there. She'd see you snatch it. Okay. So if those are the gifts, and that's what we need to bring. Well, obviously, okay, it'd be better to get her a big bottle, right? But it looks like maybe she accepts little bottles too. We have to figure out how to get any bottle. So this guy had a really nice bottle, but his is
Baijiu,
expensive.
Chinese liquor. Looks expensive. He's selling a bunch of stuff. I'm not really sensing any sort of theme here. Just stuff.
Have you changed your mind? 20,000 is an incredible bargain.
I can't afford that.
You're missing out.
Okay, but we were given money.
Have you changed your mind? 20,000 is an incredible.
I can't afford.
You're
No.
missing.
We don't have enough. It's not going to do. Okay,
You know,
but
you don't have to stop
maybe
here. I don't have anything to.
maybe
Oh,
we
yeah,
could
you
buy
can
something from the
anything.
lady down here that has it. I don't
They
think
call
this
it the
guy-
Chinese market, but it's a mix
Yeah,
of
he doesn't
everything
have
and
anything for
everyone.
sale. At least not that I can buy.
350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above
Never
350.
tasted the stuff above my
I'm not
sophistication
going
grade.
anywhere below
I consume cheap
360.
lager and weak
I can do
tea.
this all day.
Wait your
350.
turn.
Final offer.
So
Okay,
can
listen.
I. 360. That's my final offer.
3.
Oh, for God's sake. You're 10 yuan apart. You know what? I'm paying the difference. Withdraw it from my stick.
That is not what I intended to do.
Can you
I
guys
just wanted
please
to
wrap this up now?
interrupt the conversation.
How dare you?
Sorry? It's 10 yuan. That's nothing. right?
Oh, that's not the
Nothing?
point of it, Zoe.
Nothing! You understand nothing. It's not about money, it's about respect. Scheiße! Puta, you've taken my face and you stepped all over it. I have no face. Look, down there on the ground. What's that? That's my face.
Very well.
No, I won't lose face because of this dupa. And paying the full sticker price. What is it, 1,200 yuan? Here, take all of it. All of it!
Okie doke.
You should come by more often.
That wasn't... what? What just happened?
I just made 800 from your little show. Nice work.
So you're gonna give me a good
Never
price on
mind.
the wine then, right?
What can I help you with? I'll give you a very special price on anything you want.
Okay, well, I know what I want. Can I tell you?
That bottle of, Baijiu.
You have excellent taste. Finest Chinese wine, most prestigious gift. Made with short grain rice from Wuchang and the rarest seeds of tear grass grown in the greenest vales of Inner Mongolia, with purified water from the ancient oasis of the Gobi Desert.
Sounds very familiar.
What's that?
Nothing. How much?
Since you helped me, I give you a very, very special price. It's normally 20,000 yuan, but I'll sell it to you for 5,000.
You can just knock off 15,000, no
Generous, but
problem.
Still a bit steep. Can you give me even more of a special price?
What? Are you insane? Short grain rice from Wuchang, Mongolian tear grass, Gobi well water?
Point taken, but no thank you.
Well, no, hang on, because that's the one it needs to be, so we gotta find a way to make this happen.
A bottle of Baijiu.
We don't want the statuettes, we don't want the fan, we don't want the medicine, we need the Baijiu. So, who
Miss,
else can we
madam,
talk with to
lady,
make this
hi
happen?
there.
Yeah, hi there, you don't have
Zaijian.
it, so we're not gonna talk to you. Well, this guy has it, but his price was... Maybe we can haggle with him and say, well, she was going to charge us only this much.
How come that woman over there is selling the exact same wine for only 5,000 yuan?
What? That no good dishonest thief. We'd agreed on a special price.
Oh, really?
She's selling a cheap counterfeit made with the lowest of low-grade synthetic rice and imported space water.
It's not what I was
But
told.
I don't want you to suffer because of her dishonesty and trickery. I will sell you this bottle for 3,000 yuan.
Gotta go a little lower
From
than that.
20,000 to 3,000.
A special price, only for you, only today.
Still too expensive, though.
That is my final offer. I'm already losing money on that.
If you were really losing money, you wouldn't offer to sell it to me for that price, because you have no reason to give me any favors. These guys are both shysters. Okay, he's willing to sell it for 3,000. Do you have a counter offer?
I found another bottle of wine, same as yours but cheaper. 3,000 yuan.
What? Impossible! No one sells this wine for less than 15,000 yuan. It must be a different label.
Same exact label.
A forgery then. This is the bricks. There are forgeries everywhere.
Yeah, he claimed yours is a forgery.
Not here, of course. I'm legal. Everything you see on this table is the real deal.
Sure, but it looked the same to me, and since I can't tell the difference...
Wait! I give it to you for 2. Can't believe I'm saying this. 2,000 yuan.
Okay, that is what I want. Do I get greedy and see if I can get even lower from this guy? Yeah, I'm gonna.
Your colleague over there just offered to sell me the same wine for 2,000 yuan.
2,000? No. I will not play this game with her. 3,000. That's my final offer. The rarest seeds of Himalayan tear grass, handpicked by maidens who have...
Right, I know. It's the good stuff.
3,000 and not 1 yuan less.
Very well, I will be buying from her then.
Rude.
Wait, do I still have 2,000 though, or is there slightly less now? Because we offered to pay the difference. Oh no, he paid full price because he was angry. That's right, so we do. So, here you
I
go.
hope you're happy that my children won't be eating tonight.
That's terrible, but I can live with it.
You're a ruthless negotiator. I respect that.
But also, if your children eating depends on you, I mean, what if I just didn't want to buy the bottle at all? You also wouldn't have the money, so... Alright, let us look at this. It's a pretty cool bottle.
Baiju, Chinese liquor. A fine gift for Queenie, I hope.
I do hope. Like, I don't really have faith that either of these two people are selling a legitimate product. They're both telling me it's made of these ridiculous ingredients, and then each telling me that the other one is just selling knockoffs. Who knows? Alright, you. I have got a gift.
This is a bottle of, Baiju. Rare seeds, clean water, hand-picked, distilled with rare rice, and the other things.
So I can see. I'm sorry, but Queenie gets a lot of bottles of cheap Baiju.
Oh no!
This isn't cheap, honest. It's a really great bottle of wine. I mean, look at the price tag. 30,000 yuan.
You're in the bricks. Price tags are transient. 1 moment, please. Yes, madame? This will suffice as a gift. Thank you. You can go across and see the madame now. Just put your gift on the table and go on through. She's waiting for you.
Thanks.
Excellent. There it is. I do still feel that when we talked to the girl in the first place, we should have just said who we were and why we came here. Like, probably giving the gift is part of the thing too, but, like, wouldn't you at least introduce yourself? I'm here with a campaign.
Step softly, young lady. The vibrations are throwing off my precision.
Oops. Sorry.
Tut tut. No talking either.
Oh. Well.
We're closed today, but seeing as you got past my girl, I guess you have legitimate business.
You told your girl to let me through.
Hiya. Well, sort of.
Yes?
I'm with the Uminska campaign. Uminska, Leia. Unity?
I'm quite familiar with the Social Democrats, girl. You work with Baruti Marfane, then? He's a nice man, genuine. You can tell he believes in his work. Do you?
What?
Do you believe in your
Why are
work?
you in politics, young lady?
Zoe. Castillo. I'm, in politics because...
Oh, I get to decide. Well,
It's embarrassing, but part of the reason is that I have time to spare, and I wanted to do something valuable with that time.
I mean, embarrassing or not, that might actually be a good answer. Right? You wanted to do something useful with your time, so...
I want to make a difference, and I have the time to spare. But the truth is that I don't know why I ended up working for the campaign.
I mean, that's probably more honest, but I don't know.
I want to make
Do
a
we want to give
difference, and
honesty here,
I
or
have
do
the
we
time
want to
to
give
spare.
something better?
But the truth is that I don't know why I ended up working for the campaign. Part of it is because I want to make a difference. That may not be the whole truth, my main motivation, or even the most honest answer, but it is true.
No, I think that's going to be the wrong thing to say. I think this lady's going to... She seems like she's got experience. She'll see through that. So...
It's embarrassing,
Do we
but
want this
part
one?
of the reason is that I have time to spare. I want to make a difference, and I have the time to spare. But the truth is that I don't know why I ended up working for the campaign.
Well, if that one really is the truth, but then the embarrassing one seems okay too.
It's embarrassing.
She has
but
the time,
part
she
of
wants
the
to do
reason is
value,
that
but
I
that
have-
this
I want to
encompasses
make a
both.
difference, and I have the time
She
to
has
spare.
time, she wants to make a
But
difference.
the truth is that I don't know why I ended up working for the campaign.
I feel like we should just be truthful with this lady.
Very well. Let me rephrase that question. Whittle it down for you. Why Uminska?
I thought we
I've
were going to
come
actually
believe in
answer
a lot
her.
of the things Leia Uminska says. I've never been very political, but this seems to matter. Maybe the honest answer is that I don't know. It's the campaign I ended up working for. She's certainly better than Kaiser Wolf. Probably better than Dieter Gross and the incumbent government. And I don't see the Marxists getting their shit together anytime soon, no matter what Nella thinks. Kaiser Wolf, Dieter Gross, the Marxists. I wouldn't want to live in a city governed by either of them. Maybe unity isn't the perfect option, but in this case it's certainly the lesser of many evils. I've actually come to believe in a lot of the things Leia Uminska says. I've never been very political, but this seems to matter.
It's got to be either that one or the alternatives one. I'm worried about coming across as too I don't want to push too hard because this lady will see through it, but I don't want to be too wishy-washy, especially like for our last answer. Instead of saying the things Zoe was thinking, Zoe just says, I mean, so far she's coming across pretty bad here. She's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of a lot of kind of mumbling, and she's not she's supposed to be representing her party here, which I know she was nervous about, she didn't want to do, but you gotta at least try a little harder than we're doing thus far. Okay, we'll give some honesty. We think the alternatives are worse.
Kaiser Wolf, Dieter Gross.
Well, is that what we should pick? Okay.
I wouldn't want to live in a city governed by either.
That's probably not. I don't think that's
Maybe
actually an
unity
honest
is
to
the
Zoe
perfect
answer. That would be
option,
my
but
answer.
in this case,
Most
it's
of my
certainly
choices
less
are
of
who
many
is less
evils.
bad. It's never because you really believe. But Zoe seems a little more idealistic, and I think she does believe in it. I mean, whenever she said something about Uminska, she does seem pretty. She likes her candidate, so I think this is the more honest answer for Zoe. This is my answer, but this isn't. I'm not trying to be me here. I gotta give the answer for Zoe, so we'll go with the Zoe answer.
A lot of the things Leia Uminska says. I've never been very political, but this seems to matter. I believe in her.
I take it that that's why you're here. To tell me how much you believe in Leia Uminska, and to convince me to give her my full support.
Well, a bit. I don't think we should hard sell. I think she'll
It's time to bring out the big guns and tell it like it... Oh, God, I'm not good at this. But honestly, why would anyone want to vote for anyone else? I'm not Baruti. I don't have enough faith in Uminska or the party. And maybe Queenie will feel I lack conviction, and I fail, and we lose the Chinese vote and Baruti's job. Great. Fantastic. Sigh. Seems like someone who appreciates honesty above all else.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go.
No. You know what? I'm not even going to try.
Oh, we're not going to chicken out. No. Give it the soft
Seems like
sell.
someone who appreciates honesty above all else.
Just say what you're really thinking, Zoe, and she'll decide from there. That's the best you can. I think that's the best course of action in a situation like this. If you're in kind of above your head, you know you're not good at sweet talking someone into convincing you, just be honest about how you feel. Hope your sincerity wins her over.
Do you want Constantine Wolf to run Europolis?
I want to know what really bothers you, Senorita Castillo. What are you looking for? Be honest with yourself.
Well, just looking at our options here, I would think remembering, but...
The conspiracy, the coma, the fragmented memories. I want it all to make sense, and I want to stop feeling like I'm not in charge of my future.
I think that is a big part of what motivates her.
I miss Dad. I miss me. And I don't miss who I used to be. Whiny, petulant. I'm happy to have changed, but something is still missing. More than meaning, maybe I'm simply after belonging somewhere. With someone.
I mean, that's a natural motivation, but I don't think that's the big thing that's driving her here.
It's not remembering that haunts me the most. Not knowing exactly what happened to me. I can't even trust myself because sometimes I feel like a fraud, an imposter. Without our memories, can we really be ourselves?
So, for me as the player, remembering is the most important thing. I want her to remember, because then hopefully we can do more cool things with her dreamer abilities. But I think for her personally, where she's at this point, given everything we've seen in her journal and everything, I think meaning is probably what she's really looking for the most.
I want it all to make sense, and I want to stop feeling like I'm not in charge of my future.
And then not in charge of her future. Like, she felt a lot of uncertainty about the future in the last game, too. Like, that's kind of a running theme with her. So I think that's the most honest answer for Zoe.
I'm looking for meaning in my life.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
That was really inappropriate. I don't even know why I...
Not at all. Now I know who I'm speaking with. Shall we discuss politics?
Suppose
Really?
so. That's the point.
Yeah. All right. So, we, Leia Uminska, the Social Democrats, we're wondering if you would...
Support Uminska and the Social Democrats in the election, I know. I'm thinking about it.
Give her reasons why
You
she should,
see,
Zoe.
Zoe, the most important thing for me is this community and the people who look to me for guidance and support. They trust me and my judgment. I know that I have to take a political stand, and I know that stand will have implications and repercussions. The Blues have left me alone, never bothered me. Dieter Gross is a safe choice, the status quo. Wolf, I do not trust. I have no wish to see him or his European dawn thugs in power. The consequences of that would be on the scary side of unknown. The Marxists are preoccupied with rhetoric, demonstrations and marches, grand speeches and even grander gestures. I don't think they'll get in my way, but they do get on my nerves.
She's got them pegged.
And we have your social democrats. They are the compromise. I usually abhor compromises. In this case, however, the extremes aren't very attractive. And so it comes down to this. Prove to me that your party cares about this community and the people in it, and you'll have my support.
Okay, excellent.
How do I prove that?
Quests.
The Eye's been increasingly
Zoe.
successful at keeping undesirables off the streets. That doesn't mean they're not here still. There's a city beneath the city, populated by those who have fallen through the cracks. People with no home, no identity. Old, young, children. There's a girl, a young girl, Hannah Roth. I was in contact with her, but now she's fallen off my radar. I haven't seen her in days. I'm worried that...
So you want me to find her? All right.
Hannah, find her. Tell her Queenie is looking for her. If you can, bring her to me. If not, just make sure she's all right. Do this for me, and we will talk politics again.
Do you have an
I'll do
idea
my
where
best.
to look for her?
But where do I start?
Nella Vilcek.
Oh,
She sells
I know
food.
Nella.
Top. The food court outside Seshadri Tower. I'm sorry, but yeah, I know Nella. She's a friend of mine. It's incredibly weird.
No coincidence, no story. I guess you were the right person to ask, Castle Dweller. Hannah mentioned some odd jobs she'd done for Miss Vilcek. I don't know the details. I'm guessing deliveries.
Maybe something shady.
I'll start with Nella.
Well, she mean Castle
I'll let you
Dweller.
know when I know more. Thank you, Miss...
Queenie.
Queenie will do. I left my old name behind somewhere. I had no use for it anymore.
Although I wonder now, is she someone that we met in a previous game? What was her old name?
She said there are so many lost people out there. So many homeless children.
Yeah, let's ask about that.
Why Hannah?
You mean why this particular girl, and not 1,000 others? The others are names, faces. She's a person. She's important to me. That's all you need to know. And now you've taken up enough of my time.
Oh.
There is work to do for both of us.
I don't get to ask about her name? Bummer. I do have to say, I understand what she's getting at, but I take a bit of issue with the way she said that. The others are names, faces. Hannah is a person. Whether you know them personally or not, Queenie, all of them are people. Just Hannah is a person who's special to you because you know her personally.
Queenie. She's working. I shouldn't disturb her again.
I'm gonna, though.
I really do get why she's so respected. She has this aura of absolute authority. She read me like an open book. No, more like she made me open myself to her like a book. And then she read me. Like a book that's open.
Oh, Zoe.
Queenie. She's working. I shouldn't disturb her again.
Let's disturb her.
Thank you, Miss Castillo. You can leave now.
Okay, well, I'm bummed we don't get to ask her about the name, but I also feel like probably asking about Hannah was the better choice. She specifically said she left the name behind, she didn't need it. She seems like a woman who would not appreciate prying. Okay, it said, you got new things going. Oh, we don't get a journal entry for her? Very well. So our journal must... late afternoonish. When I grow old, I want to become Queenie. I don't just want to be like her, I want to be her, flying teacup and all. I mean, how awesome is that? Flying teacup. That's all I need when I get old. Also, she's incredibly perceptive and sharp as a cheese slicer. With her wit, she slices the cheese of life. I'm not sure how she got me to open up like that so quickly. I pride myself on being guarded and hiding behind awkward jokes and words, but she just, bam, got me within 5 minutes. If Roman was anything like her, we'd be done months ago. And when she asked me what's most important to me, I told her I'm looking for meaning in my life, and I guess that's true. It's why I came to Europolis. It's why I'm volunteering for the Aminska campaign. It's all about finding meaning in the mess that was my life. Maybe it was just a clever parlor trick to make me play it. After all of that, how can I say no to anything she asks of me? So now I have a quest, like the Holy Grail, except looking for girl instead of grail. Quest for the Hannah girl. No? Okay. I remember the last time I went looking for someone who'd vanished. That turned out well. Well, that's actually a really good point. That was a whole huge adventure, so who knows, maybe this is going to be something dramatic too, so.
How old can she be? 14? For someone her age, she projects a lot of authority. Sort of, maybe? Yes?
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Have a fruitful afternoon.
Well, you as well. Okay, then. Where did she just tell me to go? Nella. So, where's the nearest stairs? There's one, like, right here, isn't there? No. Where am I, though? I must be in a weird spot, because it's not showing me myself on it. Okay. So yeah, I can go over and take these stairs. That should do. Oh yeah, you guys were here before. Well, thus far, I do kind of like Queenie. And I appreciate her position. It's not, you know, she's looking out for her people. I think there's something to be said for being willing to take some risks and care a little more about just your own group, you know, in the choosing of the leadership, because she's someone who holds a lot of sway. But I also understand why her primary concern is going to be, how's her community going to be treated? But, I mean, you have to, there's got to be some concerns, right? Because if she picks someone that maybe doesn't, usually, like she said, the Blues usually leave her alone. Okay, usually. But what if the current person being run by the Blues decides not to leave her alone? Maybe they focus on another group, then they get that group under control where they want them to, and now they turn their sights to the bricks, right? You have to look at kind of the greater tendencies of the person you're potentially supporting to make sure that they're not going to, down the line, be a bit of it. Huh?
Who? Me?
The superhero from my dream.
Are you the little girl with the nightmare at the beginning?
Sorry? I really don't, I'm not her, whoever she is.
Oh, Zoe, you are.
Yes, you were in my dream.
You banished a tentacle.
You told me the dream was dangerous. I didn't sleep for a whole week.
That's not possible. I haven't been in your dreams. I don't even own a dream machine.
You were there. It was you. I was so scared. I told my father, like you said.
Oh, good.
I live with him now. I haven't used a dream machine since that day.
Excellent. Glad to hear that.
I read instead. I'm reading a lot. The book I'm reading right now is about this girl who's dreaming but doesn't know she's dreaming. I don't see Mum at all. She's always in dream time. Daddy is very worried about her. Thank you for helping me. Zoe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Zoe.
How do you... I didn't... What?
Where are you going?
What the hell was that all about? I don't...
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Do I? She looks so familiar, but I haven't seen her before. I'm certain of it.
Can't talk to her? Okay, that makes sense. Alright. This isn't what we're meant to be doing now, but I am curious to see where she's gonna go. That's sad that her mom's still dream addicted, but good news that she's with her dad now. She's being properly cared for. One assumes. She's not using the dream machine. Excuse me, ladies. I am following this child.
Look where you're going.
This seems on the one hand like a very pointless thing to do, but I'm just curious. Where did the game devs decide she should go after this conversation? Well, now she's testing my patience a bit. Do I really want to follow her at this pace all the way to wherever? What if she just walks all around this city, like loops around? I am curious. Alright, I think maybe I need to just let her go. We've got things to do. Let's see if Nella's back from whatever. If she's not back, then we'll need to check for her maybe at the collective where she gets her supplies.
Are you really going to wear that?
I'm a rootin' tootin'
Yeah, it doesn't look like she's back.
crow cowboy. Yeah.
Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't typically leave her cart during peak business hours. She usually restocks first thing.
Oh. You know, maybe she got picked up, you know, about the issue with her license.
I still have no idea where to find Nella.
Oh.
Perhaps she left a note or something.
Alright, alright. I see, I didn't look close enough.
Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't typically...
Okay, so if that's not the note... Oh. Yeah, I already knew to go to the
Food
collective.
crates. It's how Nayla gets her daily deliveries.
Alright, I need to look closer at that. Ethical... That is so hard to read in the green. Bio... Folk foods. And non-engineered meats. Okay. Yeah, this green on the white is very hard
Oh,
to
hey,
read.
there's an address on the back.
Oh.
The Collective, on Caprova.
Alright, I don't know if it's necessary to read that. We know where they are. We'll just go find them. Oops. There we go. Now, look at that. Garbage left right here. There's a trash can right over there. Come on, people. Clean up
Crowboy's
after
here to help you
yourselves.
find your way in ProPass.
Okay, so we need to get... What's the best way? I think I actually want to get... Do I want to go down the same stairs that I came up? I feel like those put me kind of close to the area the collective's in, if I remember right. Okay. Do I want to go this way? No, I think it's this way. I'm going the wrong way. Well, we can just take these stairs and then loop over. It'll be fine. Also, did we update? No, this is the same, I think. Oh no, we did. So after Hannah... Who the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Excuse my language, but honestly, how did that girl know my name? I'm not in the iris system. She can't possibly have faced me. So how did she know? No, wait, there was that lady though when we were listening in on conversations a couple episodes though, who looked at us and she said that she said us totally by name. She found us in the system, so how the fuck did she know? She must be mistaken. It's crazy talk. I haven't been in her dreams. There must be another Zoe out there that looks just like me, my doppelganger. But still, she looked so familiar. Ah, starting to remember. I think things are probably going to get crazy when she remembers all the way. Is this the way I want to go, or did I want to go down this way? I was going to go down this way. me, officer. Let me by, please. This lady with her umbrella blocking nothing. But we do have a lot of puddles on the ground.
The mundane is an endless grind.
Maybe it rains on and off. Okay, so the collective is up here on one side or the other. I do not remember which. I think maybe this one. Maybe it's that sort of green light up there on the right. Yeah, that's the collective C. That's where we need to go. Is that Nella right outside, maybe? Looks like, yeah. Strange happenings.
Something's going on. Nella looks upset. Something's going on. Nella looks upset.
Well, let's listen in.
Look, Adse, I said I'd do my part.
That is exactly what you said.
But I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm all about shifting the balance of power, huh? About getting the Bonza to think twice, not about fucking shit up just for the sake of fucking shit up. That's not what I signed up for. I want to pick up my supplies and get back to feeding the barrio. If I can convert some sozzies and baton heads while I'm at it, great. If not, I move on.
That don't sound like someone's committed to the cause.
Why not?
Oh, fuck off. I'm delivering as promised, no? I'm getting a friend to source me the nanotech. She has special access, a couple of days, week at most. But with the eye poking into my affairs, committing random acts of personal violation, drones and checkpoints everywhere. Time to tread a little more cautiously, lest we find ourselves bereft of food cart, food, and freedom. Anything else you need me for, Bruder, I'm all game.
I remember you saying you'd walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
I need to draw my line somewhere, and this is where I draw it.
Whatever, as long as you deliver.
Colo, seriously, when do I not?
I'm kind of on this lady's side. Nella seems maybe a little bit too intense about things. Alright, back it up a bit. Observation.
She looks a bit rattled. I hope everything's okay. And I hope she's not mad at me still. Nella looks unusually restrained. She looks a bit rattled. I hope everything's okay. And I hope she's not mad at me still.
Well, mad at us or not, we need to ask her about Hannah, so let's do it.
Dupek, what are you doing here?
I was just... You weren't at the cart, so I went looking.
You went looking? Are you spying on me, Zike?
Settle down.
Jesus, Enspar, Nella, no, I wanted to ask you about Hannah Roth.
Hannah? Hannah? What the hell for?
I need to find her.
That doesn't answer my question.
Just tell her Queenie's looking for her, why not?
She's
what?
Shayza, just stop. Stop looking, stop asking, and stop following me. This is not something you want to get involved in. Just let it go, and go. Get out of here. You're not going to find Hannah, and you're not going to ask me about her again. Go, get the fuck out of here!
No. And Zoe, Zoe, you're doing terribly at just explain to people why you need to talk to them. When we talk to Queenie, all you need to say is, I'm here on behalf of the Unity campaign for Leah Minsky. Like, just say it. Instead, she, stutters and ums and uhs and doesn't get to the point. She could save herself a lot of trouble and seem potentially less suspicious to Nella if she just said, listen, I'm asking about Hannah Roth because Queenie asked me to, and I'm trying to get her endorsement for Leah Uminsky. Just say it out that quickly. Boom. And then everybody knows what's going on, and maybe Nella would be less hostile and more willing to help. Instead, it's you're not giving enough information, Zoe, and it's making things more confused.
Hannah Roth will have to wait, no matter how worried Queenie may be. Nella's in a foul mood, and I'm not about to go poking her with a sharp stick.
But she might settle down if you explained your position to her, why you're looking for Hannah. What, now we gotta go all the way back to Baruti? No, we're messing with this collective door first if we can.
And no buzzer. I'm guessing you need an appointment? Closed.
Okay,
and
well,
no buzzer.
We have this.
I'm guessing you need
an
an appointment.
It's just a receipt. I don't know that would allow us in. Okay, fine. Well, I guess maybe if we talk to... Can we give this... We probably shouldn't give it right back to her. But, well, I mean, it was hers. We took it from her. No? Okay. Well, I suppose we should talk to Baruti, and then maybe he's got connections, and he can work out a way for us to meet the individuals in the collective who aren't necessarily Nella and see if they know anything about it. Where are we? Like right in here? So we need to get back to the souk. Okay. So if we go... Actually, yeah, turn around and cut through here. That'll be a little faster, I think. Alright, I just looked at the map and already... Where do I need to go? Behind me. Right there.
Move along.
I am
Nothing to
moving
see
along.
Why the hurry? Stop
I'm
for a
jogging.
moment.
Settle down, man.
Mr. London ain't too
no.
happy with how you're messing about in his barrios, so's he?
Easy, cousin.
I ain't your cousin, mate. I ain't your mate, neither. Mr. London says you ain't never asked for his blessings, Colo. Mr. London, he ain't too happy about that, him. Mr. London says it's disrespectful.
Tell Mr. London that I'm not messing with anything. I'm just running a political campaign. Maybe if we could have a civil discussion about this instead
Boy, Essie, you talk to me, not to Mr. London. No one
that's
talks
Mr.
to Mr.
London
London.
himself?
And there's no discussion to be had. We have no use for your commie comrades in Propast. In this barrio, we vote wolf.
Oh, I see what's going on. This isn't about TEF or respect, is it? It's about Kaiser Constantine and his fascio army.
Well, we'll interfere for the sake of our boss.
Hey, let him go. Wait, what was that me?
Otherwise, don't get involved, Suka. You just get your breast messed up. Wouldn't look too good with a broken piff, huh?
I don't know what a piff
I
is.
didn't understand any of that, but if you don't let him go, I'm calling the police.
Maybe not the wisest thing to threaten.
Shice them in there. You think the police are going to interfere? Do you know who this is? This is Mr. London. And he owns the Buller in Propast. Now fuck off before I get total anger pissed and decide to...
一個旅行嘅商人，沿途為佢嘅商品叫賣，佢賣武器同埋盔甲。
Traveling salesman was advertising his
有一日，
wares. He sold weapons and armor.
佢嚟到一個
One day
村
he
入
came to a village where a great
裏
soldier
面
lived.
住咗一位偉大嘅軍人。我嘅盾牌，
This shield,
商
said
人
the
話
salesman, is so strong
非常
that nothing
堅
can
固，
pierce it. It will protect a
無論
warrior
乜
from
嘢
all
武
harm.
器都黐入，佢可以保護你不受任何傷害。我嘅長矛商人
This
話：
spear, said the
鋒
salesman,
利
is so
無
sharp
比，
that it will pierce any
無論
armor,
乜
killing
嘢
your
一
opponent
刺就穿，
instantly.
將你嘅敵人即刻打倒喺地上。咁點可以啊？
How can it be,
偉大
answered the
嘅
great
軍人
soldier, that you have a shield that cannot be
你
pierced,
有
and a
一個乜
spear
嘢
that
都無
cannot
法
pierce
刺穿
anything,
嘅
or a
盾
spear
牌，
that can pierce
同
anything?
埋一個
The two
乜
cannot
嘢都能
possibly
刺穿嘅
coexist.
長矛，佢哋點樣可以同時存在啊？
I don't speak Cantonese.
商人攞起佢
So
嘅
the
盾牌
salesman
同埋
grabbed
長
the
矛。
shield and the spear.
可
It
唔
doesn't
可以
matter
同
if
時
you
存
can or
在
cannot
並不重
coexist,
要。
motherfucker, he said, running the great soldier through, killing him.
佢衝過去，
What's the moral
用長
of
矛
this
將軍
story?
人刺死佢，因為佢哋喺我手上。
When I'm the one wielding both.
我話事。
Just let him go. Please. He's harmless.
And let that be a lesson to you, Kutas. This is Mr. London's barrio. And the sooner you get that through your cocoa, the less Mal you'll need to deal with.
Well. You alright, Birdie?
Jesus, Baruti, are you okay?
I think so. Thanks for speaking up, Zoe. I appreciate it.
Well, I didn't want to just stand by and watch
Although-
him hurt him.
I'm not sure it was the smartest thing to do.
Maybe not.
You're on his radar now.
I couldn't just stand by and watch. Are you sure you're all right?
I am. But I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm just going to watch Leia's stream note from the office.
You're gonna miss your
Do you
party?
need anything? You don't have to stay here by yourself, you know. I can stay, or you can come home with me.
I'm fine, Sissy. Really. They were just trying to scare me. Mission accomplished. They're not coming back. Not today, at least. We can worry about tomorrow.
Or we could figure out a plan
About
today to
Queenie
deal with tomorrow.
Let's talk about that tomorrow, too. Right now, I just want to sit down with a cup of hot tea and enjoy a rousing speech.
I understand. But, Baruti, please lock the door. And ring if there's anything.
I won't argue with you there. See you on Thursday, Sissy.
Take care, Baruti.
Man, I mean, I understand that he's all rattled, but also they told you specifically to go. If you don't go, they're gonna come back and they're gonna be rougher. So should probably come up with some kind of plan how you're gonna handle that, Baruti. Explore or go home? I feel like I should explore, but also we did a lot of exploring before, so I'm almost ready to just go home. I think... Would it be worth it to try to talk to Queenie now? We don't have anything new. I think we're gonna go home. That makes sense to me. And we're also going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. So, next time, we'll see what conversation Reza wants to have here, see what he cooked for dinner. And then now we have to decide, now we got two things to worry about, right? We got to figure out where Hannah is, which is sounding like it's going to be thorny, because Nella was saying she's gone and you're never going to find her, which is... We can't just leave it at that. And we have to figure out what Baruti's going to do. And what we're going to do as well, right? It's if Baruti says, well, we're just going to keep on campaigning right here, it's not safe for him, but it's also not safe for Zoe to go back there.